Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we are talking about eBay deals. If you're like me, you've been looking a lot on eBay and just finding some gems. A lot of us have time right now, so we're on our phones just scrolling, or computers, laptops, iPads, whatever it is. I've been very lucky with finding good stuff, some summer shorts, some vintage clothing, and of course, a lot of sneakers. But let me know if you guys have been hunting or finding any deals on eBay. What is your best find so far, like over the past month or so? What are some gems that you find? Hit the comment section, let us know. Before I even get into this stuff, this is just a reminder. When you buy something off eBay, especially if it's used, wash it. Take the proper steps to make sure that it's not bringing anything into your home. For me, I'll show you this pair of sneakers and I'll also talk about what I do. Right from the jump, we got a pair of New Balance, and I'm only gonna show these to you briefly because I featured them in my New Balance lookbook. If you missed that, go check it out. It dropped last week. How to style New Balance sneakers. A lot of good stuff in that video. 6 or 7 different outfits of me wearing New Balance sneakers. So if you're a fan of the brand, definitely check that out. These V4 990s are how I ended the video. It's in pink for breast cancer awareness, and I never saw this shoe when it released, so I don't know if it's something that just flew under the radar, how it was actually released, but I was just scrolling on eBay looking for this model specifically, came across this colorway, and was like, man, I got these for $50 shipped. I went down a half a size, it worked well. Let's keep it rolling. Okay, next up, an absolute gem. If you're like me and you've been watching The Last Dance, you've also been online searching for old Bulls gear. Everything they're wearing in that documentary, I want. I'm like, oh, that practice jersey, need that. Those old champion shorts, need those. But then I went down a rabbit hole of looking at old crew necks and sweatshirts. This one stuck out to me. I absolutely love the design. When it comes to buying older stuff like this, I am super specific. Can't have any flaws, and if it does, it's got to be very minor. Condition just has to be great, and the condition of this sweatshirt is like excellent. There are literally no issues. It's old, it's got a little bit of pilling, which you'd expect for something that's from the early 90s, but no holes, no flaws, looks like it's held up great. I absolutely dig this sweatshirt. I'm so hyped on it. I got it for 25 bucks. So if you guys want some Bulls sweatshirts, go on eBay, man, make an offer, have fun with it. I'm gonna throw this on immediately because it's definitely crew neck sweatshirt weather where I'm at right now. Pair it with some shorts, whatever it is, an absolute banger for 25 bucks. And I need to add more vintage and old school clothing to these videos, so I'll be doing that. Let me know if you guys got anything Bulls recently. Next is a sneaker brand I have not featured on this channel in a long time, probably over a year, well over a year. I'm like peak vintage Eddie Wynn right here. I've got a pair of Sauconys, I've got a pair of New Balance, I have an old pair of Nike Dunks. Like, this is my roots right here. So if you've been waiting for a pair of Sauconys to be featured on here, I got you. This model is something that caught my eye out at Complex Con. It released when I was out there with Reebok, and I wasn't gonna buy a pair of Sauconys when Reebok had flown me out there, but it was something that I liked, I wanted to get, and I kind of just forgot about it. Then I remembered them, started searching on eBay, got this shoe for $40. I think retail is like $120 or something. So we've got the Saucony Grid Web in the white, red, and black colorway. This is a really interesting shoe, and honestly not something that you would expect from Saucony. You know, it's not anything from the Shadow line, it's not a Jazz, it's just a really unique shoe. And for one, it's lightweight. Like, that is something you notice right from the jump. You see pictures of the shoe and you immediately assume it's gonna be this heavy brick. But certainly the biggest draw of this sneaker is that web design on the upper. I really like how it changes from red to black. There's a couple other colorways, and this one was really overlooked, but for some reason I liked it the best. I don't know why. There's a lot going on with this shoe, certainly not lacking in the detail department. I do also want to get the Kith collab. I kind of slept on that one and made an offer for 40 bucks. Dude accepted. Like, so I will link these for you guys as well. If you want a pair for $40, submit that offer. I guarantee that he'll or she'll accept. With that vintage 90s vibe that I'm on right now, I thought these would be perfect for the summer. Let me know what you guys think about them. All right, so in preparation for the warmer weather, I went ahead and grabbed a pair of Eric Emanuel mesh shorts. These are some of my favorite shorts that you can get. They're a little bit pricey though. They're just over 100 bucks. And for mesh shorts that are pretty basic, that's pricey. It's definitely expensive. So I'm always hunting for a pair of these that pop up under retail, was able to get them for 80 bucks shipped. This is the Australian Relief pair. I've always liked those golden yellow Champion mesh shorts. However, the inseam is just a little bit too long. So these are definitely on the shorter side of things, and I like my shorts to fit like that. You may not. It's all personal preference. Right now, this summer, I'm going for shorts that hit above the knee. You still may be below the knee, right at the knee, whatever it is, but I like shorter shorts going into this summer, and this color is certainly something that I liked. So I'm hyped on these shorts, and even though they're brand new, I wash them immediately. If I get a pair of shoes on eBay and they're used, I wipe them down, I swap out the insoles, and I let them sit outside for like 24 hours at least. That's just how I do it. That's how I've always done it prior to all this stuff. Let me know if you guys do the same. It was perfect timing to get a pair of these because they go with the Nikes that I'm gonna show you right now. These are from 2007. A lot of you have probably never even seen these. We got the Nike Dunk Low Pine Green from the Pantone pack. Prior to Jordan Brand running wild with the Pantone theme, there was this Nike Dunk pack, and there was 4 colorways in that pack, I believe. This was the most toned down out of all the colorways in the pack. There's like this wild blue color, this yellow color, and then these are super clean. Sure enough, was able to get a pair for $89. Now retail was probably $65. I bet you it was 65 bucks in 2007 for a pair of Dunks. Probably. You know, retail for these nowadays is $100. So I got them over retail in 2007, but under retail nowadays. For one, the leather quality is better than most of the leather you see on Air Force Ones and Dunks nowadays. It's got this perforated mid panel, which I like. It's got this glossy Nike swoosh that adds a little bit of a difference in texture. And then it has contrast stitching, some pine green contrast you can see there on the toe box. And then to top it all off, gum outsoles. And just to find any pair of Nikes from 2007 that's still dead stock, very hard to do. So I'm hyped on these. There's more details on the insole of the sneaker where there's Pantone colors. So I would say that these are the best find in the entire video. They're gonna go perfectly with these Eric Emanuel shorts. Definitely a look, in my opinion. I gotta find like a Boston Bruins or an old Celtics crew neck sweatshirt. That's gonna be a solid look. Let me know what you guys have been finding or searching for on eBay. I hope you're all staying safe. Make sure you're following me on Instagram if you wanna see how I style any of this stuff. Hit that thumbs up button for me one time before you leave. Check out that New Balance lookbook. A lot more content is on the way. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.